Hey everyone, it's the Yellow Chili, and we're back with another episode of Let's Get Irradiated. Actually, it's Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I totally failed to observe my body radiation in the last video, so we got a totally unnecessary radiation burn, which I took care of in the meantime because we were at zero food anyways. So I applied the ointment, was almost dying of starvation, and then took the emergency ration, one of the two we had left. So we are basically now on our last emergency ration. As before, I think we were close to this point before, and I just made it to the base, and we're gonna unload the HV, and we're gonna have to go again, like immediately. We have no time to relax, and the one thing we're not short of, and probably never will be, is energy. We have so much energy, we have so many fuel cells. Take a shower, by the way. So many fuel cells that I don't think we need to continue making this bio stuff. I'm thinking of keeping almost all the medication to myself and maybe putting it in the HV, because that is probably the best way to do it. We are gonna want to put this fuel in here. We're gonna want to keep this guy on us. And unfortunately, we cannot make an armor locker. We could, which is something I'm thinking of right now, take apart another POI and hope for... But we don't have the time. Like, radiation is not our worst problem at the moment. We just kind of want to get going on the food production. Alright, so let's put all this energy to the output. We have insane amounts of energy. I am, however, going to keep these guys on me in case we run into an armor locker. We will be able to, well, use it right about now. So, output. Let's put everything in the output that belongs in the output. Havoc Rescue. No, we wanna... Alright, front left. This is the input. Let's put everything in the input that belongs in the input. Actually, we want to keep the cores, at least two of them. Back left, these are all input items. Back right is all input. Let's go to output. Okay, back left, we're gonna put all that to back right. Not this. And then we still have stuff in the fridge. This is all input. Oops, not the mushrooms. Fridge. Alright, we have a lot of mushrooms. However, we don't have spoiled food, and we don't have plant protein. So let's go inside. No, let's shower first. And go inside for a second. Jesus, guys, I'm just, Alright. We have nothing in the personal cargo box. We do have something in the fridge. We need to let some of these go bad. So let's put them in our input. Let's keep 8 in our fridge and eat the rest. We have a toilet up here. We used this before. It's not a lot. We only have 9 mushrooms, but that's 45 food. Which is better than nothing. Okay, we can turn this guy off. No, we cannot. We need something. We need an HV detector right now. And we need a food processor. Okay, we'll leave this guy running and just move on. Because we need to move. We're gonna go... I think we're gonna go southeast. So let's do that. So what is this, actually? Sometimes I do not focus, as you guys probably have noticed. We wanted to get that detector done and not take off before we get it done. Wow, this detector has a much greater range. Let's go there first. Wow, this is a little intense right now. Like, we are down to our last emergency ration. And we're at 250 food. This may be the end of the series. Another crash shuttle. Well, we're most likely gonna find something in here. No emergency rations for us. Another radiation protection boost. The thing is not that we don't have it, the problem is that we can't equip it. We don't have the time. We cannot afford to take this place apart. There is a supply cache. We're gonna go right there. What's here? Okay, we're gonna check this, but only for nutrient solution. Beautiful. And I'm thinking we're gonna mark this supply cache. We're gonna go back to our base now and get some of the mushrooms running. Because we are still quite light, we should be there in no time. Now what? Getting in a thunderstorm now. Like the weather isn't bad enough here. There's almost 3 mushrooms at one point, like right here. Let's get those. There's more down there. Having the mushroom farm up and running has 2 advantages. The one is we do get the occasional food boost. And the second is we get a lot of XP from harvesting them. And we're gonna need to get to level 10 if we're gonna warp away from this planet. So... Okay, our base is right here. I think we're just gonna eat the mushrooms we just picked. Which brings us almost back to where we were when we left the base.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, well... we do have a food processor now. We need nutrient solution for that, which we have. Let's make 3 mushroom plants. And I think we have more... output this and this. Alright, we can make exactly 3. Which means 6 plants. Oh wow. This is in the wrong position. We said that before, right? Oh, we even have 2. That's brilliant. Alright. We're not going to hook that up again, at least not now. We're going to remove the switch altogether because if we leave it there, we can't plant anything on that grow plot. Okay, let's go, man. Please, come on. I know mushrooms is a very, very, very inefficient way of getting food done. Of taking care of your food. Crop yield 4. So when these mushrooms are done, we're going to get 24 mushrooms times 5. That's about 120 food. It's not a lot. But if we increase that by another 3, it'll be almost 200 food. Which will be a good start, I am tempted to say. Where do we want to go? We want to go here. And hope that we can find any sort of sprouts, like a tomato or a pumpkin sprout that would be a lifesaver. Let me tell you. We're not picking that mushroom right now. And another lifesaver would be getting to level 5, because that would mean we can make an armor locker. Is that the same with the HV armor locker, by the way? Yes, you definitely need to be level 5 for that. Alright, we're now leaving the area that we already visited. What's that question mark? Another crash shuttle. We don't want to go there. We don't need a crash shuttle right now. We need food. Pentaxid is also a nice way to level up. If you could just pick all the Pentaxid. But I don't feel like doing that before we get food and before we get the armor locker done. Or find an armor locker. So we can put on our neat little boosters. Anything else around here? No. If that clock tower and that building, if those two were the only buildings here, then I'm gonna need to apologize to you guys, because living off of mushrooms, I have done that once on a multiplayer server with where I also started on a dead planet. And I think the people that I played with remember very well that I was complaining about indigestion stuff and living off of mushrooms for about a week. They remember that very well. So, like, I wasn't flaming anybody, but I kept making some comments about how healthy mushrooms were, and yeah. Canned food, that's not bad. We're also gonna need the thrusters. Wow, finally something that really helps us. The canned food, I think we're gonna have right about now. It's gonna give us... Actually, let's wait. We might lose some health until then. So, and we also did get some more energy bars. From somewhere, I don't remember from where. Alright, there's something there. We're gonna have to check that out. Yeah, please get stuck on one of those red lanterns or whatever they are. Oh, this is interesting. I was gonna say beautiful, but it's not actually beautiful. It's more like there's junk right in the middle of this? Okay, interesting. It's almost nice and warm here. Let's take a motor. Oh, but there is a shitload of radiation here. Yeah, we don't need that. Wow, we went up to 0.2 body radiation. Did you guys see that? That's crazy. And what's here? More junk. Not sure if it's worth getting out. I don't think it is. Okay, let's focus on our task. Let's not get distracted by junk, and there is a chance that junk holds food, but from what we've looted so far, I'm tempted to say there is what? A shelter junk. Oh, this is great. Finally, an emergency ration again. Okay, let's loot this supply cache, and there's another one down there. It's a bit stupid, we can't see anything. And this is what? Another one of those POIs that doesn't have a lootable personal cargo box? Does it have one at all? Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yep. Did I take all the oxygen out of this? No. Debris field. You know, the thing is, it's not that I don't want to loot it, it's just not worth it because we're not going to get anything good. What's that? Question mark? That's probably another supply cache. Oh no, it's probably not. The other one is probably supply cache. Another bunker. Okay. We're gonna have to use our hot beverages here. Oh, this is the good bunker. This is the good bunker. We don't need that, but I think there is at least 2 or 3 emergency rations in here. Why are there so many adrenaline shots here? People must have been very low on adrenaline on this world. Stomach pill in case we get sick again. Oh, guys, I am so relieved to see that. We now have a fantastic 8 emergency rations. Oh, wow. That's all I can say. I can finally breathe again. Whew. 8 emergency rations. That's at least going to save the series for a little longer. It may not save our life, but... okay. We just gained a lot of liberty as to how we're going to play the rest of this playthrough. Wow. We don't need the rest. We just don't. But we are still looking for a city. We do need... these emergency rations are actually... even if we had found sprouts right now, we would have been in a somewhat critical situation because planting for instance, tomatoes or pumpkins right now, would have meant that we'd have to wait about a day until they mature. Right? So that wouldn't have immediately solved our food problem. There is a building. Okay, this may just be our lucky day. We're gonna go to this supply cache, and after that we're gonna go to the building that we just saw in the fog. An RCS. Yeah, we're almost full. Front left. That we're gonna keep on us. That we're not gonna need, probably. Let's put that to front right. I think the problem with the RCS is not the weight, but more its volume. Okay, guys, we are again close to also to the end of the episode, but what I meant to say is we're close to getting a radiation burn, and I really want to avoid getting another one. So we're just gonna go over to that building and place our shower bed so that we can reduce our body radiation. This, I think, is the good POI. Yeah, it is. It's the one with... No, it's another abandoned mining towers. Interesting. There's one that looks... has similar colors. And is also like a mixture of steel and truss blocks and concrete blocks. But that has a couple of very nice loot containers. Whoa, but this is incredible too. Like, we should have gotten this a lot earlier. Shoot. Guys, I'm gonna end this episode here because our time is up. The timer is about to ring. I will try in the next episode to very briefly jump out, place the shower before we get a radiation burn, and then shower immediately. That's what we're gonna do in the next episode. And I'll leave you to this cliffhanger. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it if you did. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.